Attention viewers, this video is created strictly for educational purposes. It does not promote or support any form of war.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the B-2 Spirit, a ghost of the skies, born to disappear, designed to strike and trusted to protect. When this ghost rises, enemies do not see it coming, and when it strikes, the world remembers its power.
The Spirit teaches us one thing: unseen power changes everything. And if you want more stories from the shadows, you know what to do.
I hope you've already smashed that subscribe button and hit like too, because this mission doesn't fly without you.
They say the deadliest weapon is the one you never see coming. And tonight I'll take you into the shadows, where America's ghost of the skies still haunts the world, the B-2 Spirit. High above the earth, cloaked in the endless dark, there is a shape few have ever seen with their own eyes. No trails of fire, no deafening roar, no flashing radar signature, just a vast black wing gliding silently through the heavens. The B-2 Spirit doesn't just fly, it lurks. This is no ordinary aircraft. It's a weapon forged from secrecy, built to terrify enemies not just with its destructive power, but with its silence. The B-2 isn't just hard to see. It was designed so you'll never know it's there until the strike has already happened. And before we dive deeper into its secrets, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Do you believe in ghosts? The U.S. knew the Soviet Union had powerful radar systems, the story of the B-2 Spirit and the defense in the shadows of the Cold War. That could destroy anything trying to penetrate its skies. So the challenge was clear: build an aircraft that couldn't be seen at all. Billions of dollars were poured into the project. Teams of engineers worked in hidden laboratories, protected by layers of security clearances. Workers couldn't tell their families what they were building. Contractors often didn't even know what the final design would look like. This was secrecy at its radar waves instead of reflecting every curve of the B-2's outer skin was coated with special radar-absorbing materials by mathematics, designed Even the engines were buried inside, with exhaust cooled to mask the jet's heat signature. It wasn't just technology, it was black magic for its time. And it meant one thing: the Soviets could point every radar dish at the sky, and the B-2 would still pass by unseen. The B-2 looks alien. There's no fuselage, no tail, no traditional shape, just a dark, smooth wing stretching 172 feet across. It almost seems impossible that it can even fly. But this strange design is exactly what makes it terrifying. Unlike traditional bombers, the B-2 has no sharp edges or corners for radar waves to bounce back from. Its entire body acts like a cloak, scattering signals in every direction. To enemy radar, the B-2 doesn't appear as a plane at all. At most, it might show up as a small bird. And then comes the silence. Unlike roaring fighters, the B-2 glides almost noiselessly at high altitude. To those on the ground, it is invisible and inaudible. One moment, the night sky is calm. The next, explosions tear through targets with surgical precision. Even scarier, the B-2 can carry 40,000 pounds of weapons, from GPS-guided bombs to nuclear warheads, which means, if this phantom comes for you, there is no escape. On July 17, 1989, the world was finally allowed a glimpse. Cameras rolled as the first B-2 was unveiled in California. Crowds of journalists, military leaders, and politicians stood speechless as a black triangular shadow rolled out of its hangar. UFO. It didn't look like a plane out of science fiction. It didn't even look like something built by humans. America, it was pride. For adversaries, it was fear. What they didn't know was that this wasn't just a bomber. It was a strategic weapon designed to fly into the heart of enemy territory, drop nuclear weapons, and escape before the enemy even understood what happened. And in that unveiling moment, the B-2 wasn't just revealed. It was declared to the world as a warning. You can build your defenses, but they will never stop this.
I hope you've already smashed this big red subscribe button, and while you're at it, don't forget to like and comment too. Your support